Why did you not fear the former President Rodrigo Duterte when many feared him?
Well, I know that I was in the right track. I know law and jurisprudence. He did not. If he did not like to apply it. I'm citing this case of my overall deputy ombudsman. He wanted him axed. But the president does not have any administrative jurisdiction over the deputy ombudsman, overall deputy ombudsman. And that issue was brought to the Supreme Court in the case of Gonzales. What did the Supreme Court say? The president cannot administratively fault deputy ombudsman or overall deputy ombudsman. And so since he was not authorized by law to administratively fault the overall deputy ombudsman, I refused to implement his order of suspension.
Did you have a face-to-face confrontation with the former President Duterte?
Never.
About this?
Never.
Were you ever in the same room with him and discuss with him cases?
Never. Early on, we were in the same room in Malacanang whenever, those United Nations affairs were brought up in Malacanang, but never after that. And of course, we were in the same room when we were both principal sponsors during the wedding of my nephew. This is the brother of Mansi, the husband of Sara.
Okay. So there is a sort of like a relation there. You never had any small talk? Any
Never.
chats?
Only in the church, in the San Agustin Church, when well, I think that has been made public when he said that he used to go there to the church whenever he was having break in his schooling in Lyceum, was it Lyceum? That he always went to church, and I said, that I could not say because I'm not religious. And then he said, yes, I know. Your father used to tell me that you are not. Because our house in GSIS village was one house away from the house of the Dutertes.
And that was the only chat that you've ever
Yes,
had with him
yes.
while you were still ombudsman?
Yes.
What do you think should happen to the former president now that he is in The Hague awaiting his fate with the International Court of Justice?
Again, I'm sure the judges will go by the evidence. If they find the evidence is strong enough to convict him, then so be it.
Do you think he'll ever come home a free man?
That would depend whether or not he'll be found innocent or whether he'll be found guilty.
But if he does come home, will he be coming home a hero, you think?
Well, that would depend on the sign of the times. Sara is very popular now. And they say that if he goes, I don't know, I'm not concurring nor dissenting. If he goes, then Sara's popularity will rise. So, for those who do not like Duterte, they should pray that he be kept alive. For those who hate Duterte, for those who love Duterte, they should pray that he should. But anyway, baliktad.
I know. So when all is said and done, Justice Morales, what will happen to our country in the near and medium term?
You know, we are people.
As we go through these challenges in our political landscape.
We are people steeped in resilience.
But we have always been said, let's not anymore use the word resilience. We have to fight back.
Oh yes, in fact, if we are silent despite all these chaotic scandals and all that, then you are party to the blame. We should talk widely. And why do you think there are, the trouble is that people have already this people power syndrome. They try to organize big rallies, pero, when the day comes, those who say, I will be attending the rally and all that would not show up. People power syndrome.
Yeah, so without the people power syndrome, how can we generally institute change? Because the people really have to be on the streets to let our public servants know that what they are doing
Well,
is
we keep trying. There's no harm trying. Keep trying.
So you think that this corruption scandal in flood control and in other agencies of government will not disappear? The people will remain vigilant and continue to pursue.
I'm very, very optimistic.
And finally, Justice Morales, your message to the Filipino people and what must be done to be able to eradicate corruption in our society.
Well, our countrymen should continue, fighting all these anomalies in the government. Because if we are silent, we are party to this corruption scandal. We are party to all these anomalies. So we should keep on fighting. Never mind the resilience. The resilience has worn off. Let's not rely on that word no more. Let's fight. Don't allow people to step on us forever. Let's fight.
On that note, thank you so much for joining us on Beyond the Exchange. Former Ombudsman Justice Conchita Carpio Morales. Maraming salamat po.
My pleasure.
Account-
Your persistence paid off.
Thank you so much, Justice. Glad to have you with us. Accountability, when done right, prevents a repeat of wrongdoings and ultimately ensures justice and truth. I'm Rico Hizon. Join us again next time on Beyond the Exchange, where we uncover insights that matter. See you again soon.